I read Juicy's book. Did you get to check it out?
Yeah, I checked out his book. His lying ass. That nigga lied so much, boy. I know he be drunk as a motherfucker. His lying ass. That nigga lied like a motherfucker. Everything to make him look good. But he's a liar. I never talked to Juicy on the phone out of all this time we had fucked with each other. I mean, years and years and years. Never talked to that nigga on the phone. He was on his mess on the book talking about he was calling me. He talked to me and this and
Said he
that.
used
You
to.
know, I
He
just felt
said,
like
"Wait, hold on." He said in the book, he said that you didn't want to change with
get
the
an
times. He said
email.
he used to call you every day to wake you up and tell you the itinerary, but he told you to use your BlackBerry that they gave y'all for free when you from the Oscars. And he
Yeah,
said,
they gave them a BlackBerry. They didn't give me. I didn't have a BlackBerry in my thing, but I most definitely had. I most definitely had what you call them phone, a church phone. I had the
"Oh,
church.
right,
Yeah, I had the church phone, and the
right,
church phone. Um, yeah, I had that. I didn't have a BlackBerry. I didn't get a BlackBerry in my Oscar bag. I got I had the church phone, the Boost Mobile church.
right, yeah, the one
Yeah,
y'all made
but
a song about. Y'all made so."
yeah, but at the same time,
Why wouldn't you set up an email there? He said you didn't want to set up an email.
yeah, like I said, anything to make himself look good. You know, when you steal a nigga money, you gonna lie all the time. You get what I'm saying? You gonna
Oh,
lie to the people. You gonna lie to your aunties. You gonna lie to your cousins. You know what I'm saying? And I just felt like if he say I'm the weakest link out of the group,
right. You
why
did.
is so many folks liked me more than his motherfucking ass? You get what I'm saying?
Whoa.
If you the boss, you should never, ever, ever, ever in your life feel like you got to go and talk about a motherfucker just to make your life feel like it's doing better. You know, he had went over there with Wiz Khalif now. Shout out to Wiz Khalif. And
Right.
he kind of made himself look like a fool then. Because he was saying that he had signed with them. But I ain't on that. I'm on what he was saying in his book. And he was like, I was on a lot of drugs. I was real high. I didn't want to do nothing. But uh, I didn't want to do none of the business. And I felt like that was a lie too, because how did y'all see me everywhere until it was just me, him, and my other brother? DJ Paul. No, I'm not gonna talk about Paul on here because Paul always keep it real. Always. So I don't have any words for Paul, but I love you to death. And for a nigga who's tried to make it look like everybody in the fucking group was on something or was doing something. That's how the group got started. The group didn't get started by you going to a different neighborhood and say, "Oh, I like the way you rap." The group got started off drugs. You feel what I'm saying? And it wasn't our fault that Juicy didn't do drugs and he got high, drunk as a motherfucker. He was getting drunk as a motherfucker. He just couldn't take whatever he was going through. And I just felt like, Paul told me, Lloyd, Coop, and Boo, if y'all want y'all checks, you got to show Juicy respect just as well like you show us show him respect. So
Mhm.
by me fucking with Paul all that time, I always did what Paul wanted me to do because he was paying me and he was a real good friend.